Okay, y'all ready for this? First of all, the title says it all. ENFPs are not Manic Pixie Dream Girls. First of all, the MBTI is widely discredited by the scientific community. So if you adhere to the MBTI, you're lacking in scientific credibility, first of all. Second of all, I do read up on MBTI because it's interesting, not because it's accurate. So I'm just going to throw that out there. But those of us who do identify as ENFP are widely stereotyped as being bubbly, magical, full of fairy dust and unicorns and pixies and hand out baked goods on a regular occasion. But what you don't know is that we are also fucking fierce as hell and deep as the ocean. So underneath the bubbly exterior of the ENFP is a deep ocean of emotion that you are probably not prepared to deal with. So first of all, if you look at the Jung functions of each type of personality, Myers-Briggs just covers each letter, extroverted intuition, thinking, feeling, intuition, sensory, perceptive, feeling. But if you look at the Jung analysis, it goes into the functions and the order of functions for each personality type. And little did you know that the ENFP actually has the same function group as the ESTJ, but in a different order. And the ESTJ, let's look it up real quick. What are they known as? They are the executive. They're like the badass bossy pants that's like a dictator of a country or a CEO, like ordering people around, annoying everybody, being bossy and loud. Yeah, ENFPs have the exact same functions in their top primary functions. They're just in different order. Because the ESTP, let's see, what is that? That's TE as their number one, obviously. Their second one is SE. SI. So it's TE, SI, NEFI, right? Okay, so an ENFP is an NEFI, TE, SI. Did you catch that? Were you quick enough? Are you smart enough to compare and contrast? Those are the same exact four functions, and the top four functions are just in a different order. TE is number 3 in the ENFP's order function. They're third out of 8, 3 out of 8, which is pretty high, really, if you consider that there are 8, and the third function they have out of 8 is extroverted thinking, which is one of the 4 judging functions the brain uses to make decisions. With extroverted thinking, the judging is done based on facts and logic, rather than emotions and values. Extroverted thinkers are able to set aside how they feel about something so they can separate out the objective facts from their emotions. So ENFPs are known as the emotional, caring, like fairy-loving, rainbow-hugging freaks. But the thing is their third function is TE, and that is action-oriented. They are able to set aside all of their feelings and act off of logic and objectives. Also, their second function, which is FI, is internal feelings. So they judge their internal values and how they personally feel, and they also discern how other people personally feel. They don't care about group dynamics. They're not worried about how people are going to react to their actions or how the group will feel overall when they do something. No. They are concerned with their personal values, and they act off of logic and objectivity. And their number one function is NE, which is just like a whole fucking spectrum of ideas, because NE sees all the possibilities. NE is extroverted intuition. And NE is like, okay, I am intuiting this and 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 this, and you have this whole huge fucking basket of ideas that you're dealing from. So you're not worried about like one single person. You're thinking about the overall values of humanity, because you have extroverted intuition and you see all of the intuition that you have is extroverted. So what I'm trying to say is that ENFPs can be a real bitch, and ENFPs can be really mean and full of rage. That's what you underestimate about us. Underneath our bubbly, sparkly, fairy dust persona, we have a really hard edge, and we are able to make cutthroat, impulsive decisions that will hurt you if you disalign with our personal values. So basically, I'm just trying to say that ENFPs are not just Manic Pixie dream girls. We're not just the girl who jumps in, sees someone just wallowing in despair and says, hey, life's grand. It's full of possibilities, and I'll help you just heal yourself and uncover all the miraculous possibilities in life. Like, okay, we do that, but only if you're worth it. Like, you have to be fucking interesting for us to take the time to do that, because most people aren't interesting. I don't know if you've read on ENFPs, but we get bored really easily. So if you're boring, we probably won't bother taking the time to heal you and show you all of life's grand opportunities. Also, INTJs are boring, and TI is my favorite function.